Hey lovelies, so this video is going to be a bit different than usual. You don't see my face, which might be for the best. Just kidding. But I have been wanting this Lego set for a while. It was at a comic book / video game store in our area, and I finally got it. And I figured since it is a gingerbread house, that what better time for me to film an unboxing and a build of it than for the holiday season. So don't worry, I'm not gonna start building Legos all the time unless you guys like this. I just thought that this cute little gingerbread house deserved a video since I've been eyeballing it for so long. So now, I'm not very good at Legos. It's not like I build Legos all the time. I just couldn't help thinking that this was adorable. I mean, look at the cute little mailbox or like candy cane and little like cupcakes down there. So I thought we'd give it a try. No promises, I'm not going to frustrate you or anything like that, but let's get started, shall we? I'm going to open it up. We have this bag of little accessories and parts. You can see we have like some spiral mint candies in there and the little cupcakes from the beginning. I'm going to set that off to the side here. And it looks like this is our main gingerbread house. And we'll set that off to the side for now. And we have a couple more things in here. It looks like this bag is full of the little pieces to the gingerbread house. Looks like we have bits of the fence in there as well. Okay. We have one piece that isn't bagged. Not sure why, but I'm sure we'll find out. I'll set that over here for now. Ooh, we have a bag full of the fun, brightly colored pieces. And like the little gumdroppy buttons and stuff like that. I know I'm using such technical terms. I'm sorry for any of my hardcore Lego fans out there. And lastly, in our box here, we have the instructions. So our little instruction booklet here. Thank goodness for this booklet, because without it, I wouldn't know what I was doing. So, here it is for you guys. You might see it get flipped a couple times for me since I'm sitting this way. But, let's get started, shall we? Look, it already knows me. The first one's like, open the box. The second one is like, we're all confused. Third one, we sort the pieces. And the fourth one, we build it. So, let's see if I can handle that. I'm not nervous. Okay. So, off camera, I'm going to open up my pieces real quick because the bags are a little loud. So, 1 second. Okay. And a million hours later, we're back. I'm sure that if you have OCD like me, you probably wanted to see me set these up in cute little piles. However, there are a million pieces and I don't do Legos, and it took me forever to organize them in my tiny little workspace. So you can kind of see the tail end of my messy little piles. And we're going to get started. So the first instruction here is to grab 2 of these white pieces and put them side by side. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. There we go. The next one here says to grab one of my little brown pieces. So we have that. We have my purple one. And we have a pink one. And we're going to use those to connect it. So let's do that. It says we're going to go pink at the top. There we go. Pink at the top. Then we're going to go purple. And then we're going to do this brown piece here at the bottom. If it will let me. There we go. Beautiful. I'm on my way to being a Lego expert. Okay, next, we're going to get a couple of these little circular pieces and put them next. So it says we need 2 red. So I got 2 red right here. We need 4 purple. So we'll grab 4 purple. And we need 2 of these little fuchsia colored ones. Oops, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go purple first. Whoops. I guess I'll put the book down. We need 2 hands. So purple. And then we're going to go fuchsia. Curse having long nails. Okay. Yeah, you all better be impressed. I'm doing these with super long fake nails. Purple. And a red. Alright. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Purple. Fuchsia. Purple. in red. Okay. Yay! We're getting somewhere. Right. Next in our little book, we need 2 green, looks like 4 browns, and 2 pinks. Oh, those are our little cupcakes. Alright, let's grab 2 green here. And we'll grab 4 of our little chocolatey cupcakes. Alright. And we need 2 of our cute little pink cupcakes here. Okay. So it shows that we're going to put the brown cupcake on the purple. And then we're going to do the pink cupcakes on the fuchsia one. We're going to do some more chocolatey cupcakes. Whoops. I can see y'all getting frustrated with me for my long nails. Sorry. And then we're going to do the green on top of the red. Thank goodness for these noob-proof instructions. Okay. Next, we need this long chocolatey piece. We need a short little chocolate bar piece. Oh no, it's the same one from last time. Excuse me, we're using that one. We need one of these little brown ones, or tan. And we need, looks like a little purpley pastel one here. Alright, so we're going to put this one here. We're going to put this brown one here, or tan, what have you. And this little pastel-y one here. And there we go. Okay. Next we need 2 of these little bricks and 2 of these little cylindrical ones, like so. So we're going to put the bricks here. Okay. And then the cylinders will go one on each side here. Boom. Lego Master Shanny. Ooh, now we need that long white one. Is that the, let me see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. That's that one that came unbagged. That's what I thought. And we're going to slip that under this chocolatey bar. Like so. Alright. And there we go. Alright, next we're going to take 2 more of these little white ones. Put them side by side and we're going to connect it. Boom. Just like that. There we go. Okay, Next, we need 2 little bricks again. And 2 longer bricks this time. Okay. And it looks like what we're going to do here is put them right next to the cylinders like this. And we're going to do the brick part outwards so it looks like a little house. We push that in here. Perfect. Whoops. There we go. Alright. And these little ones are going to go on the outside, just like this. Okay. And we're getting somewhere. Alright, so you guys can kind of see where we're at. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is grab 2 more of those little cylinders. We're going to grab 1 brick. And we're going to grab one of the long bricks again. And we're just going to connect this other side here. So, we're going to go cylinder, cylinder, and then it says to put the long one here, and the short one next to it. Lots smaller than I thought it was, but still really cute. Alright. We're going to grab 2 of these green ones, it looks like. The ones that look like little plants. Oh, these ones look even more like plants. So we're going to grab these 4 little bush ones. There we go. And we're going to grab 2 of these blue ones. Alright. So what it says is we're going to put the little blue ones on these little green ones. So I'll connect those. And now we have that. We're going to put the little blue ones here. Alright. And I'll put the other one right here. If it'll let me. There we go. And it looks like these little bushes are going to go next to the cylinders. Okay. Perfect. We're on step 12. And you can see here, we're going to grab 1 little brick, one of these tan ones again, and 2 of our cylinders once more. So 1, 2, and it looks like we're going to place the cylinders on top. So we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to put the brown piece on top, right here, or the tan, whatever you want to call it, our little gingerbread cookie. And this one's gonna go here. Okay. Step 13 says to grab 4 of these new shapes you guys haven't seen yet. So, we got these ones. And then 4 of our little gingerbread cookie colored ones right here. There we go. And it looks like we're going to stagger them. So we're going to do gingerbread cookie by cylinder. Come on. There we go. Gingerbread cookie by cylinder. Okay. I'm just going to line those up a little more straight here. All right. There we go. And now we're going to place these facing outwards. So the little circle going out. Oop. Me being the clumsy person I am. Okay. And there we go. Looking cute. Okay. Once again, we're going to grab 2 more of our little white cylinders. Seems to be a pattern there. 2 of our cute little new piece I introduced last time. And 2 more of our little gingerbread cookie ones. Okay. We're going to do the same thing with those cylinders, but on the opposite side this time. Good, good. And looks like now I'm going to put those little brown pieces back here. Okay. So we'll do 1 there. 1 there. And facing outward. So, there we go. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting something new. I'm going to slide this over to the side here. And we're going to grab a bunch of our tiny little pieces. So I'll leave them off camera and we'll pull them out one by one. And it looks like we're going to grab one of these first. We're going to need 6 of them, so I'll bring in 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we're going to do is go yellow, and then a blue. Okay. We'll straighten that out a little bit. Okay. Oh, this is bad for my OCD. There we go. Alright, so it looks like what we're going to do is go yellow, blue, yellow, blue. And then we're going to go green, red, green, red. Okay. So and then we'll put another white piece on top, like so. Okay, so it looks like that. And we gotta do that 2 more times. So we'll go blue, blue, yellow, yellow, green, green, and red, red. Okay. Just wiggling them into place real quick. There we go. And we'll put the top on. And we're going to do that 1 more time. So, we're going to go blue, blue, yellow, yellow. I'm going to twist those into place. There we go. Green, green. All right. And red, red. We'll put the top on. And there we go. So it says we're going to put these in between the spaces of our house. So, facing out, we're going to put 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. There we go. And this next one is more simple, thank goodness. We're going to grab 1 brick, 1 gingerbread cookie, and a cylinder. Oh, 2 cylinders. Silly me. The cylinders are going to go here again. And we're going to put this one here and this one here. Alright, we're getting somewhere. How am I doing for like my first Lego build? Alright. Ooh, now we've really jumped ahead. We'll grab 6 of our bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to grab 2 cylinders. And we'll put the cylinders on the back. 1, 2. And the bricks are going to go around the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. And now we're on to step 18. And it looks like we're just repeating what we've been doing. So a brick, gingerbread cookie, and 2 cylinders for the front of the house. So let's do that. I see why people do Legos now. They're actually quite relaxing. Ooh, as I say that, I knock it over, but it's okay because easy fix. But as I was sorting out all the little pieces, like the little Lego guy told me to, I was getting worried, and I tweeted because like that took a long time organizing everything, but actually like building it with the instructions isn't so bad, is it? It's actually kind of fun to see it come together. So let's grab 2 of our big Lego pieces now according to step 19 and 4 of these little cookie ones that we're almost out of, actually. Alright. When I saw this in the comic book store, I just knew I had to get it because it was so cute. And even though I don't build Legos often, I couldn't resist building a little Lego gingerbread house to keep on my shelf. Though maybe next year we'll stick to a real gingerbread house. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this or not. Alright. Here we go. And 1 here. One here and 1 here. Step 20 says to grab another long brick, the last 2 of our little cookie colors, and the last 2 cylinders too, so we're finally moving on up in our world. Let's add those to the back. We all know where they're going. Okay. Now I know building gingerbread houses are part of like everyone's like Christmas or holiday traditions. Also, happy holidays, no matter what holiday you're celebrating. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you're celebrating, happy holidays. Why don't you guys comment below your holiday traditions? I'd love to hear them. Our holiday traditions are going to see the zoo lights, which is what we're doing tonight, and going through a drive in like this really long park we have in our state that they just cover in Christmas lights with some hot cocoa. We drink that, and so that's always fun. Alright, we're going to move on now. So it told me to grab this little piece right here. And we're going to grab this little chocolatey square. I'm going to put it in the middle just like this. Alright, perfect. Next it wants me to grab these 2 pieces and connect them. So we will do that. And there we go. Sorry, I kind of did it off camera, but right there. And now it wants me to grab one of my little green plants. And it looks like 2 of my little chocolatey bars here. Okay, so here's what we have. And we're going to put 1 here. And 1 here. And this little plant's going to go right on top. There we go. Alright. Next, we're going to grab this little piece. We're going to stick it on top. Just like that. Okay, and this is going to be our door. So, this is going to go right here. A little Christmas door. It swings open and everything. How cute is that? Knock, knock. Alright, so our next step for step 22 is kind of long. So I might kind of build it off camera, but we're basically going to be alternating between some of my little circular pieces here, and it's going to go in front of our little door here. So I'm going to be using 8 of these little white pieces, 6 of these little red pieces, and we're going to be using 6 of these little green ones. I'm going to build like little bars. So let's do that. It's going to go white, red. I need both hands for this off camera. 1 second. White, red, green. And then it wants me to go white, okay, red, and then green again. And then another white, another red, another green, and then lastly another white. So we basically did it 3 times, started with a white, ended with a white. Just like that. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I'm going to do it again while you look at that one. So, white, red, green, white, red, green, white, red, green, and another white. Okay. And let's put those at the front of our house here. There we go. And there we go. Just like that. Okay. Next I'm going to need one of these. Looks like this one. And one of these longer ones. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yep. I'm going to get a couple of those. Okay. And we're just going to start building our roof. So, looks like this is going to go here. Not touching our door, of course. This one will go here. This one will go here. And this one will go here. And there we go. This next step is another kind of big one for step 24. I'm going to be putting some of these black pieces with a pink piece and another pink piece. We're going to do green and black and a yellow and a black. So let's do that. Go black with a pink on top. Here we go. Yellow. Okay. And green. Okay, and it looks like these are going to go in front of our house. So let's turn this around, and we're going to put, according to this picture, yellow up here, and then green, and then pink. Just like that. Okay, I'll leave it facing you. Next, we're going to build our little candy cane sign. So we have a little piece, a little spiral candy, and a little pie. We're going to put the little spiral piece on the side, like so. And we're going to put that in front here. And then we're going to add the little pie over here. And as you can see, we have our little pie and our little sign. And then we're going to build our windows next. So we're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to grab these 6 little red pieces. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our little spirally swirls. And we're going to connect them and put them on the windows. So, like that. Okay, and now let's put them on the window. We're going to be putting them right here. They were a little tricky because they wanted to like go askew and go to the bottom. But I got them all in place and they look cute. So let's move on to our next step. So, our next step is step 27. And I'm going to grab some of these long brown pieces. And it looks like one of the gray pieces. I was about to be like, I don't have two. Alright. So we're going to put this brown piece, or tan, I said brown, gray piece, right here in front of our little house. And then we're going to put this one here. And this one here. Okay, just like so. Next, we're going to grab this one little white piece and we're going to stick it over the top, making our little archway or entryway. There we go. And we're going to put a little green piece right here, so let me grab that. And we're going to put, I think, our wreath here, or a little fun Christmas decoration. Here we go. Just like so. Oh, it's our little strawberry. We have this cute little strawberry piece. And that's going to go right there. And there we go. A little strawberry on the top. Okay. We're going to use our last two bricks, long bricks, and we're going to grab 4 of these slanted ones. And we're just going to put these here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright. Next, we're going to grab our last little brick. 4 of these ones again. Move this one over here. Okay. And these 2 little ones right here. It looks like we're going to put these 2 in the middle like this, sticking out. So, 1, 2. And this brick is going to go back here in the same spot. And then we're just going to put our sides up again. Okay. And we're going to grab our last 4 of those, and they're just going to go right here to make the base of our roof, or the top of our roof. Okay. Very good. There we go. We're going to grab our last 2 white pieces like this and put them facing out. Like so. Here we go. Grab our long white piece and put it at the top. Perfect. And then we're just going to line it with our 4 white ones that look like this. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And then on top of those, we're going to alternate our chocolate strawberry cupcakes. So we'll do a chocolate in the front. And then a strawberry. And then another chocolate. And then another strawberry. There we go. Next, we're going to grab a green piece and a little red piece. And we're going to stick that little red piece on the corner. And this is going to be our Christmas wreath for the top of our little house here. So I'm going to put that on. And there we go, little Christmas wreath. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to grab one of these big white ones. And it looks like we're going to take one of these little pink pieces and we're going to put it in the corner here. And then we're going to take a yellow, an orange, a light blue, and a green. And the orange is going to go here. The green is going to go here. Blue is going to go here. And yellow is going to go here. And there we go. I'm not sure at what point my memory card on the camera got full and shut off, but this is all we've done. I've taken these little dots and placed them where they're supposed to go, along with these even smaller dots. And then the next step was to pull out these 4 little ones for a fence, I think. We're going to put them on the bottom here, so here we go. Okay, just like that. Now, it wants me to flip it over and take one of these and place it here, along with one of these and place it here. And we're going to put the chocolatey one here. Okay. We're going to put a long white one here. And then 2 gray ones pointing up like this. There we go, like that. Now we're going to take these 2, well, let me see where they are. 2 of these black ones, it looks like, and place them on the outside like this. Here we go. And it says to turn up. Okay, and we're going to connect it to the roof here. Oh yeah, that's not nerve-wracking. Alright, we're going to grab a pink and put it here. And now you guys can kind of see what you missed if the camera shut off during this moment. So pink, orange, green, and then yellow up here. Okay. Now we're going to grab the little pieces. So green, orange, pink, green, orange, pink. We're going to put green over here in the corner. Orange by pink. Pink by green. Green over here by yellow. Orange and pink. Okay. Oh, my lovelies, this video is going to be so long. Once again, my memory card filled up. I must have had some stuff on it beforehand. And it's always right at this part, isn't it? But I got the 4 little things in. So we're going to move on to our next step. And we're getting to the end here, so I'm going to put this one here. Okay. We're going to put this one here. Chocolatey piece here. And this long piece over here. Okay. We're going to do 2 little gray ones right here. And then the black ones again. Like so. And turn them out again for the roof. Okay. And we're going to put this one on. I can get it down here. There we go. And now we have our little roof. Next, we're going to take this little black part here. Where did it go? There it is. And I'm going to put it on this one right here. They look like this. You can see them. I know they're black, but okay. And we're going to stick it next to this orange piece right here. There we go. And I think we're building a chimney. So, oop, actually this piece goes the other way. Hold on 1 second, I'll fix it. Here we go. Just like so. There. Okay, next we're going to take this little gray piece And we're going to put these little black pieces on it. So there we go. Looks like that. Then we're going to take this white piece and put it on top. And this little piece goes on top of that. Like so. We're going to slide this little black piece on again. And we're going to connect it here and make it a chimney. Here we go. Next, we're going to build our little mailbox. So we're going to go red, these little red circles again. So red, green, white, red, green, white, like so. We're going to put this little red part on top. Followed by a little red square. And that's going to go in front over here. And now we have a little mailbox. Oh, and it looks like that's it. All these other little pieces are extra, so there we have it. Our little LEGO Gingerbread House. I hope you guys all enjoyed this LEGO build, and thanks for sticking it out with me even though I probably frustrated you. And I hope you guys all have a happy holiday. Oop, there we go. Bye.